And we're gonna ping everyone. Not everyone, but you know how it goes.
Ping the people.
Okay, and then we're gonna open it on Twitch to make sure that it looks good. Except for my taskbar is still there. Okay. Fingers crossed that that's... Okay, I think that looks pretty good. And I'm going to apologize in advance. I'm still eating my salad, so if it gets a little crunchy... Oops.
That's fine. Alright. Chapter 10. Blue Ink.
Woo!
Do we need the previously?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Since it's only been a week, I feel like we don't need it as bad as we did last time.
Right.
What? My son, he's dead, Ink. Well, yeah, I got that part. It's just, I mean, if he's dead, how is it you were talking to him? I've been wondering that all morning, my dear. At first, I thought Scent was trying to torment me, but when Earl finally replied to my messages, I couldn't believe it. It's nothing short of a miracle. Let's back up a bit, okay? I hate to be the one to ask you this, but you've only been messaging him using your Gemini, right? How can you be sure that the person on the other end is actually Earl? I asked him questions that only he could answer, of course. At least keep the garden alive. Come again? At least keep the garden alive. It was the last thing he ever said to me. He remembers it all, Ink. From the first thing he said to me to the last. What was it? Go go gaga?
The last thing. Okay. So now we're dealing with the possibility of a possessed phone.
Or if this person has been like scoping us out for like years and years and years and years, maybe.
It sounds a lot like she never told anyone what his last words were.
Yeah. It depends, like, if he said it to her. Like, did he say it to her? Did he text it to her? Because if he said it to her and somebody was, like, spying.
Sure.
Or the other possibility is Earl faked his death for whatever reason and is sent. That's the other alternative.
Couldn't he have relayed that information to someone else? Okay.
That doesn't prove anything. Couldn't he have relayed that information to someone else? A mother knows, Ink. It was Earl that I was talking to.
Or a very convincing doppelganger.
Yeah. Okay, so for argument's sake, let's say that it is him you're talking to. So then what? He's back from the dead, I guess? Please, I'm not so naive that I'd believe that Scent can raise the dead.
Just have the dead possess your Gemini.
Totally. Then it isn't him. Simple. I'm not quite sure what to think, Ink. Until this morning, I really did believe he was dead. Did you see the body?
No body, no death.
Exactly. If he was just like missing, declared dead.
Even if you see ashes, that doesn't mean that there was a death.
Yeah, true.
It could just be a paradoxical, hypothetical death.
Mm-hmm.
And that we have to travel 9 years into the future to resolve.
Dun dun dun. Well, what was his explanation? He tells me he never died. That I'm imagining things. What? Okay, so here's the other option, is that Beth has dementia.
No. Gaslighting is a thing here.
Also
right?
gaslighting. There's like, the problem is that there's like 12 different things that could be right now, and because of how batshit everything is, all of them are equally plausible.
So we have a doppelganger who's gaslighting. That's what I'm going with. Doppelganger here. Fucking the last thing he ever said over text, over.
Yeah,
I would love confirmation on the communication.
Yeah, some clarification would be very nice.
God damn it! Why are protagonists so bad at asking follow-up questions?
Probably because they don't.
Better than usual, but
that is true. Probably because they don't realize they're protagonists. Would it be too invasive to ask how he passed? Oh.
Okay. Cool.
Okay. I'm not expecting that. He put a gun in his mouth and pulled the trigger.
Okay.
Christ, that's brutal. I'm so sorry, Beth. Damn it, I knew I should have asked. It's fine. I can understand why you're curious.
Okay, so we're back to the haunting thing.
Yeah, I mean, unless he blew it so bad that you can't identify it, that's hard to say that it was faked. It's been 14 long years since then. I try to forget sometimes. To remember his life, not his death. I'm sorry I didn't dig deeper into the issue. I was overjoyed to hear that my son is alive. I didn't care how. No offense, Beth, but this whole thing is extremely suspicious. I'd be careful before jumping to any conclusions. It doesn't really matter now, does it? It isn't as if I'll ever be able to talk to him again.
Now I'm very curious as to what the other door held.
Yeah.
Because this only happened because Ray is a little fuck.
True.
Bits of plastic and glass fell to the floor as Beth tightened her hold on what remained of her Gemini. Please don't cut yourself.
Yeah, for real.
We don't want to deal with glass shards right now.
Yeah, she is the nurse. I don't know if she can take care of herself. What about the rest of your family? My family? Do you have any other kids, grandkids? Why are you so interested? It's important, trust me. So, what's your family like? If you think it's important, then all right, I'll tell you. I didn't want my family to be very large. I myself have 3 brothers and 6 sisters. Jesus. Oh, wow. Your nieces and nephews must be beyond counting. My husband had many siblings as well. The 2 of us decided on a more manageable number of children. Care to guess how many?
Was it just
1? Yeah, that's my guess. 1? Just Earl? Not quite. Though we didn't want too many children, we knew that having siblings was an important part of growing up. 2 years after Earl was born, we blessed him with a baby sister. Her name was Ellen. Earl and Ellen, huh? I like the alliteration. Sometimes I forget that ink is actually smart enough to know a word like alliteration. Isn't it lovely? The letter E just happens to run in the family. You mentioned you had grandchildren. Did she? I think he...
maybe she did some point further back. You mentioned you had grandchildren. I suppose your kids had kids?
Indeed. Earl and his wife shared a daughter, and Ellen and her husband were the proud parents of twin boys.
Twins, huh? They say that giving birth to twins is sometimes a hereditary trait.
Yes, occasionally. I have 2 sets of twin sisters myself.
Sure.
I still remember the day that Ellen's twins were born. That was probably the happiest I've ever been. Little bundles of joy, the both of them. Excuse the cliche.
Ian couldn't help but smile at Beth as she reminisced.
Beth, listen to me. I don't know what happened between you and your son, and I'm sorry that you're no longer able to talk to him, but to me, it seems like you've got plenty of other reasons to keep your chin up. The longer you stand around sulking about your Gemini, the less likely it is that you'll see your grandkids again, not to mention all those nieces and nephews of yours. Keep your head in the game, okay?
I suppose I've been acting rather immaturely about this whole thing, haven't I? You're a very sweet young man, Ink. Clever, too. Truth be told, you remind me of a young Earl.
That's a good thing, right?
Very much so. Sorry if that struck you as strange. Let's get going, then. I know that whatever time we have left could be put to much better use than hollow flattery or an old woman's stories.
Let's just make sure we get out of here in one piece. There'll be plenty of time for chit-chat later. Whew! I love talking to myself.
Ink followed her into the hallway. Strangely, there was no one there to meet him, because there are 2 other doors at the end of the hallway. They went exploring. Explorating, as the kids say.
Explorifying.
There are 3 more doors, there are 3 doors, but one of them is surely locked behind this blue little keypad here.
Yes.
Where is everyone?
I got excited and took a bite of my salad too early. The monitor in here is a blank screen. Does that mean that they've already solved the puzzle?
Ink ran over to the end of the room and gingerly tugged at the handle.
Looks like this door is still locked. If the others aren't in here, then that must mean one of these adjacent rooms is unlocked.
How about this one?
Beth pushed open the door nearest to her, which hadn't been locked.
Let's have a look, shall we?
Nothing.
Hello.
There's nobody here, and no doors other than the one we just entered. You know, I thought this hallway looked similar to the one outside where we woke up from.
I don't suppose there's anything of use in here.
Doesn't look like it. Let's try another room then. Did they all just vanish? Oh, thank God. Oh, Aether, there you are.
I knew I heard someone out here. Are you both alright? You were gone for quite a while.
We're fine, dear. Where are the others?
Well, in this room over here, furthest on the left. All the doors in here are unlocked, but that's the only one with a puzzle in it.
I see. I assume Ray and Liza are working on it as we speak.
That's right. They could probably use your help. Our help.
Of course, I'm on it. I'm in there like swimwear. Hey, look who decided to show up. Nice to see you too, Liza.
Ink, see if you can make sense of this.
A puzzle? Let me have a look.
The puzzle keeps string of letters.
Chapar!
JPPK RUPPKHR. To the untrained eye, the letters were nonsense, but Ink knew better. You know what ciphers are, right?
For the most part. I was about to ask you the same thing. Cipher?
0. I barely know anything about ciphers. It's a procedure for encrypting or decrypting data. Like a code. In this case, the data is a set of letters. There are a ton of different kinds of ciphers, but based on the ciphertext here, I'd imagine it's either a substitution cipher or something equally easy. I only understood half of that. Listen, I don't exactly feel like giving a lecture on encryption right this second. I'm just gonna get to work. Oh, bummer.
I'll show you, Aether.
Would you? I'd really appreciate it.
Hey, Liza, could you fetch me a pen and paper? Oh, all right, I can do that.
Liza fumbled around in her bag, pulling out a few sheets of paper and a blue pen. Well, there's the blue. She held the items out in front of her.
It's gonna explode on him. Will this be all right? Yeah, that'll be fine.
Ink snatched the items from Liza's scented grip. Holding the slip of paper against the wall, he quickly jotted down the simplest example he could think of.
Alright, come have a look. Okay, so when dealing with encryption, you've got the plain text, which is the message you want to encrypt, and the ciphertext, which is the encrypted message. Now, the way you navigate from plain text to ciphertext is the cipher. This cipher is one of the easiest to learn. It's called Caesar's cipher, and it allegedly dates back to the times of Caesar himself. Ooh. You good?
Sorry, that was... Yeah. Fuck. I misclicked the fucking button on my mouse.
Oh, rip.
Why does this mouse have so many buttons? Why do you need more than the 2?
No, that is true. Mice that have that, I'm like, what the hell are you doing?
Yeah. Unfortunately, that is my, It commands the window to go back for some reason. I don't know why. I would love to unbind it. I don't know how to do that.
Yeah, I wouldn't know the first thing about that. Wah wah.
Oh well, I can get back.
Speed run!
Oh my god.
I didn't know it would do that.
Neither did I.
Anyway, sorry about that coughing fit. It's called Caesar's cipher, and it allegedly dates back to the times of Caesar himself. How Caesar's cipher works is that every letter in the plaintext is substituted with a letter that is further along in the alphabet based on the cipher's key. In this example, the key is 3, which can also be represented by a D. So you replace every letter with the letter that comes 3 letters later in the alphabet. A becomes D, N becomes Q, and so on.
Oh, I get it. So if you knew what the key was, you can go back up the alphabet to uncover what the plaintext letter was.
Precisely. If you go beyond the letter Z, you just loop around to the front of the alphabet and keep going. Does everybody understand how ciphers work? That seems simple enough.
So all we need to do is find out which letter is being used as a key? That won't work. Huh? Why not? Because there's no guarantee that this puzzle uses a cipher. Actually, I'd say it's almost impossible. What makes you say that? A Caesar cipher would make it too easy to solve, especially in a short code like this.
I know that. I was just using the Caesar cipher as an example, since it's really easy to understand. There are a ton of different kinds of ciphers, though. I mean, it might not even be a substitution cipher at all. So, how should we proceed? If you'd like, Ray, you could try your hand at more advanced code breaking, while I try and solve it as if it were a substitution cipher.
Fine. But you'll need to let me write up a substitution cipher chart for you.
I think I'll be able to handle it on my own, thanks.
Take the hell.
Yeah, for real, what the fuck?
Well, I said, give me a pen and some paper.
Huh? I thought Ink said he'd be fine on his own.
Ink doesn't know what he's talking about. He's gonna need my help with this.
Are you sure about that? It sounded like he was pretty familiar with ciphers. Besides, Ink seems to be better than you at solving puzzles anyway. Ooh.
Listen, 9 in a row doesn't mean anything. The 10th one's all right. It's all right, baby. Don't worry. Fuck off. Ink isn't better than me.
Ha! Ink's usually the one to come up with the answer, not you. Don't be so petty, Ray. Honestly, I didn't expect a guy your size to get so butthurt about something like this.
Shut your goddamn mouth. You don't talk about who solved what when you haven't fucking solved anything yourself.
Beth doesn't even seem to want to break them up anymore. Can't say I blame her, though. Cut it out, guys. You started this argument over a piece of paper.
So am I gonna get this piece of paper or what? Here.
Here, use mine if it matters that much.
Ink tore off the bottom half of the sheet and handed it to Ray. Snatching the pen from Ink's hands, Ray headed to the corner of the room and began scribbling away.
Must you antagonize him so much? Pfft, he's the one who started it. Yeah, sure. By the way, Ink, how is it that the both of you know so much about ciphers? I'm not an expert or anything, but you study English and Ray studied computer science. They aren't really related, are they?
Computational language?
Yeah. It actually makes a lot of sense for Ray to know it.
Studying English is a lot of studying patterns sometimes.
Yeah, that's fair. Depending on, especially on how far.
Yeah.
Well, no, not exactly, but...
Cryptography used to be something that linguists did. It used to be all about turning letters into different letters, often using letters or combinations of letters as keys. Okay, you know a lot about someone who didn't know anything.
Yeah, for real, though.
So there are a lot of letters involved, you know? As technology advanced, though, ciphers grew increasingly complex. So complex that it fell upon mathematicians, not linguists, to create and solve them. These days, almost all encryption is done on a computer. You're a robot! Can we go back to this? Can we go back to the... Fuck the thing going on with the Gemini. Fuck the thing going on with the Gemini. I don't care anymore. Aether's a robot.
So Aether's a robot, Beth's son is a ghost. Liza's a puppet.
I think that's just detailing.
Probably, but I still think it's funny.
She might have a prosthetic.
Maybe, I don't know. I won't give that up entirely just yet.
Ray's a cheater who got expelled and didn't actually drop out.
Yeah.
So it makes sense that it's more of a computer science thing. Is that about right?
Yeah, actually. I was just about to say that. I see. It's a really cool field, Liza. You should read up on it if you're interested.
I am not interested, and I will never be interested. I just want to get out.
Yeah. Aether, didn't you just say that you weren't especially familiar with ciphers? Thank you, Beth.
Who's that? Oh, well, I'm not really. I knew that one little...
Sure.
I don't know anything about ciphers, I just know the origin of cryptography, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's fair. Like, knowing that ciphers are a thing and that, like, certain people study them is different than, like, being like, oh, yes, a Caesar cipher is A plus B.
I don't know anything about ciphers. I just know a ton about cryptography specifically.
Yeah. I see.
Maybe we ought to get started.
Yeah, let's solve this thing. Okay.
Don't make me type shit.
Oh.
I hate you. JPPJ. Let's start there, yeah?
So, if it is a substitution cipher,
I want to say P is O.
you think it's O?
No, actually, that's...
So the most
P
common,
is E. P might be E, actually.
I was gonna say the most common letter in the English language is E. So I think it would make a lot of sense to work off of P being E, which would make it FGHIJKLMNOP. Do you wait when you're doing like a Caesar cipher? Do you count the E and the P, or do you count
You include one of them, but not the other.
one of them but not the other? So
F
FGHIJKLMNOP. So it'd be a shifted 11.
Shifted 11.
Yeah, from E to P. Or so we'd have to go back 11 is what I mean.
Back 11.
So A B C D E F G J. So that means that J would be
I was
Z.
trying to avoid writing things down today. God damn it. Alright, fine.
That means J would be Z though, so I don't know if that works cuz I don't know what ZEEZ would be. Huh.
Well, it's either... Oop? Okay, no, wait. LMNOP. So, J, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J.
Cobbs.
Either J or P is a vowel.
Yeah.
Just, fucking... Yeah, damn it. Alright, let's start asking people. Alright.
How's the decryption coming along?
Let's see. I'm starting it off with a Vigneris cipher.
I thought it said
That might be
vinaigrette.
I don't know how to pronounce this word.
Yeah, I don't either. My brain said vinaigrette. Visionary cipher, huh? That's the one where you use an entire word as a key? How do you just know this shit off the top of your head?
He's a nerd.
This puts like the ZE people to shame.
Right. An entire word or a significant sequence of numbers. No idea what it would be, though.
Knowing sense, the key would probably be something either really obscure or something painfully obvious. There's no middle ground with that guy.
Yeah, I was wondering if it was Wait, why am I even telling you this? You're supposed to try and figure it out if it were a simple substitution cipher. Leave the other ciphers to me.
Right. So my guess is because they gave us that option, it is some sort of substitution cipher. Unless we could just ask him ad nauseum and he just eventually gives us the answer.
I mean... Oh, God. Okay. God, I don't know. So how would that work if it was a Vigneris cipher?
Yeah, I don't understand the
Why
idea
would
of
you-
using a word.
Why would you stop halfway? Why would you stop halfway through the explanation, Ray? Ray, get back here.
Something bothering you?
I could really use a cig right now.
Oh, I didn't know you smoked.
Oh god, you know what? I'm gonna look for information and just skip through everything else. All my shit was gone. Lucky lighter. Not to think about it. Maybe this is a sign you should quit. I can smoke if I want. I don't care if you smoke or not. You don't seem like an easily sleep. Cool. Also useless.
Super helpful.
The third time actually gives us something pertinent. Hey there, you seem to know a suspiciously large amount about ciphers.
Yeah.
Good eye trainer. JPPJ.
Okay, so maybe what we should do is...
I'm gonna Google the vinaigrette cipher because if it's substitution, it doesn't make any fucking sense. Okay, so the way it works is you take a word, and then you match each word to each letter that you have, right?
Okay.
The plain text is... We're working backwards. We have to work backwards from the plain text. Is, however... So let's say we use, like... Fuck. No, we still need the fucking... Oh, God.
What if, So he said it would either be something obscure, painfully obvious. What if it was just sent? Or past?
Past. J to P. P to A. A to S. R to T. Wait. Wait.
Hmm?
Wait. Why is it just telling us to decipher without giving us any hint?
I know, this is, I'm not sure if there's something else going on here, but it feels a little bit like bad puzzle design. Like, I feel like there should be something else here.
Ugh. Hey there! Ink, can I ask you something?
Yeah, go ahead.
Cool, we were focusing on that, yes.
Okay.
JPPJ.
What about it?
It's odd, don't you think? Whatever those letters are, either J or P must be a vowel.
Yeah. I think that P would be the vowel since it turns up more than J in the other words. Fair enough.
So...
Okay.
Cool.
Well, we got that far on our own. Thanks, Aether.
Okay. So, like, I don't know.
Okay, so we know if it's a substitution cipher 1, and if P is a vowel, I don't think P can be O, because LMNOP, it would be one above that, and the one before J is an I. So
If P is a vowel, it has to P.
it has to be A
Yeah.
or E, I
Start
think.
the word. It has to. It's a 4-letter word starting with P, starting with A or E.
Because I don't think there's any double I or double U words that I can think of that would at least be like super common enough that like a random person would know it. So it has to be, and honestly, really, even double A seems weird to me.
So it's E.
So I still feel like it's probably E, but I'm wondering, did I count wrong?
P. Q R S T U V W X Y Z A B C E. 15.
Okay.
So go 15. K L M N.
D E F G H I R J K L M N O. So that A would be an O. E.
J K L M N O. P Q R S T W X Y Z A. A?
I don't know. I feel like if we follow that, the first letter, the first word is ZEOH, but that doesn't make any sense.
No, it doesn't make any sense. Okay, I'm ready to give up. And just look for it.
Maybe Aether has one more hint for us. She's been the most helpful so far.
So if P is a vowel, that means J is a consonant. Consonant, vowel, vowel, consonant. And if the vowels and consonants are the same, then it should be easy to guess. Noon.
Oh, okay.
So it has to be E or
Wait, what? I was gonna say, I don't think that's... Oh my god.
Fuck, how old am I? 5? It could just as easily be an E. C's or deed. C's, deed, or noon.
Okay, so if it is deed, D E F G H I J, that's 6. But deed would also be E F G H I J, would be 5.
Maybe they're not counting the same. Oh my god. Ray, one more time. Okay, cool.
Yeah,
awesome.
Ray's not fucking helping. Watch Liza just be like, oh yeah, it's totally insert thing here.
I'm not even bothering.
No, it would be very funny though if it was.
Alright, I'm still ready to give up if you are.
Oh, I don't know. I feel like we've done so good so far. I kind of don't want to, but man. Ugh.
I've always been very bad at ciphers anyway.
Yeah, I see. I like ciphers, but I'm not very good at them. Damn. I wish we had like.
An idea as to what the cipher was.
Yeah, like. I feel like we should be able to get it. Like, I feel like, given with the laws that they've given us, there should be no reason why we can't get it. But nothing makes sense unless there's something that's being hidden.
Okay, so let's.
Do you think it's scent sees?
What's he say? What does Sun say here?
So if it's S, if S is J and E is P, then that would mean scent sees something that begins with a T. If we go off that logic. So it would have to be T something E. And then E.
The.
Scent sees the. E. E something something T. The East? No, S doesn't fit because.
It can't be. It can't be us.
Yeah. Scent sees the.
E. A four-letter word starting with E and then with exit?
Oh.
Since he's the exit? Fuck you.
Oh my god, I can't believe we got that. Holy shit. Oh my god. Whew, my heart is beating out of my chest.
Okay.
Whew.
We didn't quite have to give up. Okay.
Good job.
Yeah, you... Okay. Scent sees the exit. Yeah. Focusing on the common letters was good.
Yeah.
We just missed one.
Yeah.
Because T was a common letter.
No, I didn't even think about that.
Okay. Scent sees the exit. Nice one, Nick. So it was a substitution cipher after all. Just one that didn't make any fucking sense.
Yeah, I'm still not sure how that works properly, but whatever. Now that I think about it, Scent is a pretty weird name. I mean, it's obviously not his real name, but why would you call yourself Scent of all things?
Do you think it could be an acronym? Maybe it stands for, super evil something something. I've got nothing.
It's just a stupid name. I shouldn't have even asked about it.
Ah, shit. Yep, Ray spilled ink all over his hand.
Huh? What is it, Ray?
Forgot to give you my size for substitution chart. My bad.
Oh my god, you actually... I thought he just didn't... I thought he gave up on writing it because Liza was being a butthead. Don't worry about it. I managed to figure it out anyway.
Yeah, I guess. Can I see it? Yeah, why? I like to understand ciphers a little better in case we run into a similar puzzle in the future.
That's not ominous.
You're a robot. You're an AI. You're learning.
She just sticks it in her mouth and eats it.
She's a learning robot. Oh my god.
This whole thing was not to kidnap us, it was to train her.
I guess. Ah.
Whoop.
Oh, well, here it is. Knock yourself out. We're past the half-turn retreat to Aether. She inspected it closely.
Something the matter?
Could you really help me understand how this works, Saint?
Sure thing, just show it to me. So here you've got the
No, I understand how this works. It's a substitution cipher, except it doesn't follow any... It's not Caesarean.
Oh.
Is the thing.
Okay.
So everything is a different thing.
Okay, yeah, that's the only way that can make sense, because there's no way that was a fucking Caesar. Something's wrong.
R-U-P-P-K-H-R. No, nothing's...
Unless he's having a stroke. Hi, Yaka. Hello. I don't think this was RPG Maker. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what engine they made or like how they made this.
This is Unity.
Oh, it's Unity? Oh, okay. It has been long time no see. I hope you're doing well. Miss ya. Hope you're having a good holiday season.
I don't have your chat open.
Oh, that's okay. Yeah, this is a fun little game that we've been playing. And yeah, it's Unity, but I like it so far. It's just a browser game. It's all free. Thank you. I am well. I can't complain.
Here we go. Hello. Something's wrong. Go on.
I was about to say. Oh, I thought. Okay, never mind. What's wrong with me? Why am I so weirded out by this?
Ink? Yo, Ink, the girl asked you a question, or should I explain it instead? Okay, so...
Shut up!
Radical 6?
Yeah, for real.
Ink, what's going on with you?
Just be quiet. Everyone be quiet. Doesn't make any sense. We used the same one. Ray,
What?
look at your chart.
What about it?
I don't get it.
What are you talking about? It isn't even filled in. Oh, speaking of which, I guess you want your pen back, huh? Ray held the pen on. Oh. What?
I'm so confused as to what's
Ray
happening right
taken
now.
Ink pen down on one knee and examined it. What the hell are you doing? Ink lifted himself back up to his feet, nagging the pen on his way up.
Your chart is blue.
Duh, it's a pen and it's full of blue ink.
Oh my god, the pen has black ink. He must have brought this in ahead of time. You're wrong. Here, look at this. We use the same pen, but our ink was a different color, see? He just like pretended to scribble it, I guess. Maybe? Well, I don't know. The paper's off the same spot. I don't know. I'm confused.
He asked... I don't understand.
I thought I had it, and now I don't.
Ray had a different pen?
Maybe? I have a pen just like this one at home, and the ink is black. Okay, how about we try writing a bit more?
Ink flipped his diagram over. Slowly, he dragged the pen across the top of the page.
See? It's black. Ray, I want you to write something down again.
Fine. Ink handed Ray the pen, which he then used to trace a line next to Ink.
Yaka says, well, I get it. Let me explain. Pray tell, Yaka. I'm so confused.
Okay, Yaka, go ahead. They're using the same pen.
I'm trying to say, is there something with, like, the pressure differences or something? Or, like... I was just kidding. I don't know what's going on. Dang it, Yaka. I thought you were about to Sherlock Holmes this shit. I'm puzzled the guy is named Ink, though. Yeah, we've just been kind of rolling with it. This is like 10 chapters in. We're just kind of like, oh, okay. No, it's okay. It's okay. Blue.
Oh. Huh. Yeah, no, we don't get it either. Neat. I guess there's a bit of blue ink in Ray?
That's how you explain it? Really?
Yup. Because that's the only possible way you could explain it. It's just a manufacturing screw-up. Nothing to get excited about.
No, there's more to it than that.
Like what? Is it a magic pen or something?
I don't know. I'm not sure what happened exactly, but...
Ink, Don't you think you're taking this a bit too far? It's strange, I'll admit, but...
You think this is funny, don't you?
Oh... He's acting a little irrationally right now. I never said that.
Well, stranger things have happened to us today. The ink could be onto something. You know, possibly. I'm not crazy.
Oh, God. Why do you have to say it like that? I'm not crazy. I'm not.
Yep.
We never said you were crazy. Just calm down. There are more important things to worry about right now.
Aether is right. It may be a bit strange, but it's just ink. Just ink, huh? Great. Good to have everyone on board.
Are you done then? I'd recommend getting a move on pronto.
I'm with Ray. The door in the hallway ought to be unlocked now.
The other contestants followed Ray's lead. Ink, strangely out of breath, brought up the rear. Ink felt even worse as he crossed into the hallway. He was drooling almost, his saliva turning salty sweet. As expected, the door at the other end of the hall had been unlocked. One by one, the other contestants filed through the door. Ink began to follow the other contestants, but at the last second he slipped into an adjacent room instead.
I don't understand.
He let himself fall onto the bed.
Why am I the only person worried about the ink? The ink!
Everyone had seen it. The ink was black when Ink used the pen, blue when Ray used it. Ink was convinced it simply wasn't possible.
Ugh, I don't fucking get it.
It was all wrong. The ink was wrong. The pen was wrong. The hotel was wrong.
Oh.
Something was wrong. Ah, cool. We're in a simulation. That's great. Now
Yeah.
we have to worry about
That's a
now
good...
we have to worry about if everyone else is real. And Aether's not the only robot, I guess.
Yeah.
Ink nearly fell backwards. The room was suddenly alive, turning like a river of paint. A wave of nausea overcame him as he sank to his knees. Ink tried to fight it, to stand up straight, but the room just wouldn't hold still.
What?
Something began to claw at the inside of his stomach. The pain consumed him. He couldn't stand. He couldn't even scream. The room continued to twist and bend as he gasped for air. Surely, he thought, his stomach was going to explode. Finally, he coughed, heaving a fist-sized clump of bloody mucus onto the floor.
Stop. Please make it stop.
The pain was relentless. Ink searched for something, anything that might help him. It was at that moment that it appeared. Ink saw a thread. It was a tiny little thing. The thread was the only thing that wasn't moving. Ink reached for it. The thread opened wide. Reaching for it had been a mistake. Ink knew what had happened when one pulled the loose thread too far. The world, seemed undone, was torn. Behind it lay nothing. The hole in the world had trapped him. It threatened to swallow him whole.
No, please.
He would never make it to the door without tearing the way. Panicked, Ink reached for his final recourse, the device in his pocket.
Sean,
Yeah? What is it?
please help me. Now.
Is it happening again?
Worse. Can't. Please. Help me. Hard to type. Please. Sean, where are you? Sean!
I'm here, buddy. Calm down. You're just a bit scared. We all get a bit scared sometimes. You need to breathe deep, buddy. In, 2, 3 out. Just like we practiced. Arms up, chin up. I'm not going anywhere. Ink looks up from his Gemini to find that the hole had only grown wider. He lifted up his trembling arms into the air, trying to keep them upright. One breath, then another. One, then another.
It's useless. Sean can't help me now. It's over.
You need to raise your chin. Neither was there. She didn't notice the tear behind her. In fact, she seemed to walk right through it. Slowly, it closed. Ink wondered if it was even there at all. That was a breathing exercise, right? You need to raise your chin, too. If you keep it tucked into your chest like that, you won't get enough air. Ink stared at the girl, stupefied. What had just happened? Had Aether been the one to stop it?
How long have you been there?
I came in just a moment ago. I heard you yell and, I'm sorry. Should I leave?
No. No, it's okay. Please stay.
What's going on, Ink? There's blood all over the floor, and your clothes, too.
I don't... It's...
Please just tell me you're okay.
I'm okay.
Ink was far from okay. But, strangely, the worst of it appeared to be over. His breathing was normal, and even though he was still a little lightheaded, he was not at the mercy of the feeling in his gut. What happened here?
I don't know, cause like... Gosh. I don't know if I really like either of these options. I feel like I think I'm going crazy might be a little more like, haha, I'm still okay. Don't panic.
I think I'm going crazy.
I
So,
guess
yeah?
I don't know. Yeah, I guess so. I I think I'm going crazy, Aether. Oh, okay, great. Oh, not yet. Very curious when that's supposed to come into play.
I didn't check it before, so I don't know if it changed at all.
Oh, I was referring to. I thought maybe the paranoia was gonna start to.
Yeah.
I don't know. Oh, excuse me.
Well, that's good. A little bit of existential horror in our escape room.
Woo!
Death game.
So much fun.
Is that ill or 3?
I think it's
I think
supposed
ill.
to be ill because there was a slight difference between the two, but
Okay. Ink. You really shouldn't joke around about stuff like that.
I'm not kidding around, Aether. Something's not right with me. I think, I think I'm having hallucinations. That means something's wrong with me, right? No sane person would just have visions out of nowhere.
Describe these hallucinations of yours.
I think I just end up sounding more crazy if I did that.
Try me.
Okay, well, I saw some kind of gash. It looked like the room was torn right in half. The room started to bend. The walls were all wobbly. The floor wouldn't sit still. I was so disoriented. I couldn't even stand up. And then, at the edge of my vision, there was this thread. I reached for it, and that's when the terror appeared. And what's more is that you didn't see it at all. You just walked into the room as if it weren't there, which it probably wasn't.
I didn't see anything. That's true.
Do you think it's possible that I have schizophrenia? Why'd you jump right to that?
Whoa there! Don't you think you might be jumping the gun a little bit with that one?
Thanks, Aether. You tell me. You're the hotshot psych student, right?
I'm just a freshman, remember? I'm still taking the introductory courses. What you're talking about is something I'd only study if I were going to go to the clinical branch of psychology. However, you don't usually choose a specialization until you're 3.
So you don't know anything then?
Well, I haven't been taught anything about it in school. I've read about it in my own time. But anything I told you wouldn't count as expert advice.
I guess it's to be expected. Still.
Let's start with the most basic question. Have you ever been diagnosed with a mental illness?
Well, no. But I've done some research.
Think reading an internet MD article doesn't count as research. A professional diagnosis is the only thing that should matter.
What if I told you that one of my parents was mildly schizophrenic? Doesn't that increase the likelihood of being diagnosed?
Well, yes, okay, it does. But still, the chances of you...
I'm about the right age for it to develop too.
Hey, listen to yourself. Is this something you want?
I don't want it to take me by surprise, that's all.
Well, from what I remember, the hallucinations are usually auditory. You know, like voices in your head.
Usually auditory, which I take it means some more serious hallucinations have been documented.
Ink, you aren't going to delve full on psychosis out of the blue like that. Have you ever had any hallucinations before?
Not that I know of, no. But I've had other symptoms. Disorganized thoughts, paranoia.
Oh, hey, paranoia.
Blah blah.
Those symptoms could be anything, though. Anxiety, OCD, depression. Try not to give this any more thought. It isn't doing you any good.
Scares me, you know.
The words just came spilling out of Ink's mouth. He wondered if there was a part of him that wanted Aether to know.
Losing control, not being able to trust my own senses. Scares me more than anything Sen could throw at me.
There's nothing wrong with being afraid. Ink slumped over and put his head into his hands.
This game is getting to me.
I'm counting on you to be strong, okay? Aether pat his shoulder. She was warm, and could feel the heat of her palms even through his jacket. She might have been a stranger just a few hours ago, but now there was at least one other person in this world who had some measure of faith in Ink. He couldn't help but be happy. Exit quarters be damned.
Oh, crap. I forgot all about Sean.
Ink reached for his Gemini. Ink? Where are you, bud? Don't wander off.
I'm here.
Are you breathing like I told you to? Keep at it for a few more minutes. Stand up if it helps.
Don't worry, I'm better now. It stopped.
What? Just like that?
Just like that.
You should take a small breather just to be safe.
I will. Thanks for your help.
Doesn't sound like it helped a whole lot, but I'm glad you're okay. What was at the end? A panic attack?
It was weird. I'll fill you in later.
Was a cute little Lather around to help you out?
Maybe.
What'd you do to snap you out of it?
I don't know. She just showed up and everything went back to normal.
Dang, you better wife this girl pronto.
Oh my god. I'm just telling you what happened. You don't have to tease me.
I'm not teasing you. For real though, you should introduce us when you're out of there.
The thought of the two of you meeting disturbs me.
Why? Scared I'd steal her away from you.
Okay, now you're teasing me.
Oh, but yeah. You need my help with anything else?
No. Not right now. Just be ready in case I find a lead for you.
How much longer do I have to stay in your room? I'm getting bored.
Maybe you should come join me then. I promise you'd be far from bored.
Funny guy. But for real, can I scoot?
I don't see why not. Just keep your Gemini on you.
Will do. Talk to you later.
Talk to you later.
Ink looked up from his drone to see Aether staring down at her own.
She always looks so sad when staring at that thing.
So what's Sean up to? Is he still trying to help us escape?
He's been investigating the hotel and my abduction. I don't think he's gotten any closer to actually getting us out of here, but I'll take any information I can get.
We forgot about Beth. Are the two of you close?
I'd say so, yeah. I've only been friends with him for maybe 2 years, but he looks out for me. Even if he is a bit of a dick sometimes.
Next time he's being a dick, just uppercut him real hard in the mouth. My Psych 101 textbook says that's the best way to condition someone to treat you better.
Really?
No, I made that up. But hey, it could be true for all I know.
You've got a strange sense of humor, girl.
Just punch your friend really hard.
Yup.
It'll solve all your problems. Or sort of fight.
Yeah, either way. How about you, huh? Has your father made any progress yet?
No, sorry. I'm still trying to get him to cooperate.
He's not helping you? Or has he just not replied to you yet?
Aether sighed and whispered something to herself before responding to Ink. He's talking to me, but, well, he's never liked me very much. Even now he's telling me not to send him any more messages. He's got more important people to talk to, apparently.
Ouch. He doesn't care that you're in danger?
He doesn't believe a word I'm saying.
Jeez, your dad sounds like an asshole. How do you put up with that?
I guess I'm just used to it at this point. He's always yelling at me. He doesn't blame me. He sort of, got stuck with me.
Damn. I don't even know what to say.
I want to ignore him, but at the same time, his help might be essential to completing this game. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to think anymore.
Boy.
I don't think it's important.
I mean, so far nothing's been super important. I don't know if it's down the line maybe, but
But right now, it's just causing her distress.
Yeah. Come on, put that thing away. It is important.
Who's to say? Whatever Gemini is essential to completing exit corners.
I'm not so sure about that. So far, none of our contacts have done anything useful to actually help us escape.
There must be a reason, though. Sent wouldn't have given us to the... Yep. Sent wouldn't have given these to us otherwise. Why is that sentence so weird? Our Gemini are the key to getting out of here. I just know it.
I feel you, Aether. I really do. But I don't think any of us can know what Sin's master plan is. He might just be using our Gemini to mess with us, or to give us false hope. They are important, then we'll figure out what their purpose is later on. No sense in getting hung up on it now. Our contacts haven't exactly proven to be useful as of yet.
If they are helpful, then Beth is fucked.
Yeah. If it's helpful on an individual basis, then yeah.
Yeah, maybe you're right.
Besides, you've always got this gloomy look about you when you're staring at that thing. It's bumming me out.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You don't need to apologize. I just think you could afford to smile a bit more.
You think so?
For sure. You've got a contagious smile.
Aw, thanks, Ink. That's very sweet of you.
I try. Come on, let's rejoin the others before they get suspicious.
Sure. There's blood on it.
I was gonna say.
Either follow Link.
Plot twist.
Legend of Aether. Yeah, they went into the newly unlocked room. It's a
Oh.
bar. It took Ink size a moment to adjust to the sudden darkness.
This place looks like one of Sean's old hangouts. I wonder if that's real booze back there.
Well, you shouldn't have alcohol right now.
Yeah.
First of all.
Yup.
The layout of the room seemed familiar, but Ink felt uneasy all the same. He found himself turning away from the oppressive glare of the lights above the bar. The other standout was the source of light, with the blue glow radiating from the monitor. Beth and Ray were already underway with the puzzle. Liza was staring at her Gemini from the comfort of her cushioned stool.
No surprise.
Until Ink wandered over.
Think you could take longer next time? I feel like we don't spend enough time on these puzzles. There was an emergency. Besides, you don't appear to be helping either. Yeah, well, this is an emergency too. Ink! What? Why are you looking at me like that?
What?
What happened to you? Why are you covered in blood?
Oh,
Ink didn't have an answer. His absent-mindedness had gotten to the better of him and he found himself with no excuses.
Look at you, it's all over your clothes.
Well, Ink can't hide it anymore. He stayed still as Beth inspected his sleeves and scarf. There must have been some caked blood on Ink's face as well, as Beth began wiping the corners of his mouth. She was rougher than he would have liked, though, and eventually pulled herself away.
she does the mom thing where she like licks her thumb.
You've still got some blood on your upper lip.
Ink hurriedly wiped it away, but neither Beth nor Eliza would divert their intention.
Tell me what happened. Now.
I wasn't feeling well, so I ducked into one of the other hotel rooms back there. I was nauseous, you know, and then I just kind of vomited blood everywhere. That is not comforting.
You should have come to me immediately.
What are you gonna do, Beth? I didn't want anyone to panic.
So instead, you walk in like a murder victim.
Yeah. Wait, so this is the same thing that was happening to me? If so, what causes it? Is it fatal? See, like that.
It seems like the same thing Liza had. I was there for both.
I see. That's a bit of a relief, actually.
We don't know for sure if this is the same illness, but given the circumstances, I'd be surprised if they weren't related.
What caused this? Could, pressurization cause this?
Maybe.
Because, like, coughing up blood is usually, like, a sign of internal bleeding. Which is not, like, just something that you just casually do.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Don't call it an illness.
Call it a comeback.
Does the word frighten you? It's just, we don't know what it is yet.
What's the fuss all about? Something you folks feel like sharing?
Were you not listening?
No. I'm doing the puzzle.
Ink was coughing up blood. At a glance, it's the same thing that affected Liza earlier.
Oh. Huh.
That's all you have to say?
He has a little bit of a tangent for. What else is there to say? Whatever it is that's causing this bleeding, it hasn't killed either of you yet. Aren't you concerned at all? If two of us have shown signs of this illness so far, it is impossible that the rest of us have it. Who says it's even an illness, though? Well, I just assumed, I guess. It is normal, you know?
What do you think, Beth? You're a nurse, after all. I was a nurse. I retired some time ago, my dear, even if I am still technically registered. Anyway, I'm aware that I'm starting to sound like a broken record, but I'm not terribly sure what it could be. If we're lucky, your bodies are having a reaction to whatever sleeping agent they drugged us with.
And if we aren't lucky?
It would be best not to dwell on that. As it stands, we won't be able to treat it until we get out of the 4 elements. Scent did this to us. I don't know if I'd go so far as to say that. Oh, sorry. I guess the part where we've both gotten sick on the very same day that we've been kidnapped is complete coincidence. This was planned, just like the rest of this stupid game. We were poisoned.
That is incorrect. Ink quickly jogged over to the monitor.
Send me this room too big.
The screen at the end of the room, which a moment ago had displayed a puzzle, now featured Sun's crude avatar. The contestants huddled around it.
Oh, so you want to talk now?
Pardon me for eavesdropping. I simply wanted all of you to get your facts straight. You are not poisoned. Given the purpose of the game, that simply would not do. Hold on, let me... Can't show myself thing. Oh yeah? What's the fucking purpose of the game then? Did that turn it down for you?
I think so.
Alright, let me do that, so you're not missing audio. Once again, Ray, I find your uncouthness disappointing. Why can't you be more like Ink? Why do you have a crush on Ink? Stop it.
For real. Are you trying to make us argue amongst ourselves? Is that what you're getting at?
Of course not. I'm merely trying to show my appreciation for Ink. He does have a fucking crush, okay.
I think you ought to leave right now, Scent.
No, stay! Tell me why I'm coughing up blood.
Yeah, for real. Like, tell me the answer. Oh, fuck.
And I think you ought to talk to your family, but we both know neither of us will get what we want. Why so quiet, Beth? Is something the matter?
How did you get a hold of Earl's Scent?
Do you honestly think I'm going to answer that?
Please, I need to know. Please.
Perhaps if you hadn't dropped your Gemini, you'd have found out. Pity.
Okay, this is a weird observation because I almost said the word Sean. And then I was just thinking, Sean, Earl, S-E. We don't know what Ray's, Liza's, or Aether's names are, but if, like, one of theirs contacts begins with an N and one of them begins with a T, and then the 5th one is the assistant or something like that. That could be, maybe that's why he's called Scent, is because he's an anagram of all the, I don't know. Sorry, random tangent.
I think Liza Her contact is her rich father, Nolan Thatcher. I think I mentioned that before.
Oh shit, really?
Yeah.
Shit, so that would fit. Oh god. Oh, so okay, we're gonna put that one in in
We're
in
gonna that for later.
in the chest for later, and we'll see where that goes.
What if that? Oh, okay, it's gone.
You okay?
I dropped a magnet.
Oh.
It's gone forever.
Bye bye.
Will you leave us alone? You certainly speak softly, don't you, Wither? Could you please repeat that?
Leave her alone, Scent. We can't play exit corners if you keep interrupting us like this. That's what you want, right? You want us to play this game, don't you?
Oh, very well. How you sway me so, Ink. Before I leave, however, I'd like to reiterate that you have not been poisoned. Poison would be unfair. Believe it or not, I want you to beat the odds and live another day. Most of you, that is.
Prove it, then. Let us go.
Perhaps I will. Perhaps I will. Ink, I would like to speak to you in private.
Oh my god.
Please remain alone in this room once the puzzle has been completed. Or you could die. Before Ink could probe Scent about why he was being singled out, the screen turned dark. A short moment later, it brightened anew, and the puzzle was visible once again. He sure seems to have taken a liking to you, Ink.
I wish I could say I was flattered, but it mostly just creeps me out.
I wonder what he wants to tell you in private. Fuck him. You don't know many of your time. Focus on the puzzles instead. You two have been spending way too much time talking in private as it is.
I doubt his request is for our benefit. I say you turn him down as well.
I don't want to.
I mean, the last time he gave us a hint, sort of-ish. I mean, it
And
wasn't
then
in
we followed
private,
that
but...
hint, and then we started vomiting up blood.
Yeah, true.
But those two things could be
Completely unrelated. What if it's important?
I doubt that. He's just gonna continue to taunt you or something.
I still need to think about it. I don't want him to detonate another one of those explosives, you know? Let's just do this puzzle while I mull it over.
Fine, let's hurry it up. Ray and Beth turned to the monitor, eager to continue from where they left off. Aether shrugged and joined them. Ink started for the monitor too, but felt a tap on the shoulder.
Yeah, what is it?
You're feeling better now, right? It doesn't hurt anymore?
Oh my gosh, she cares.
Yeah. Oh, no, I'm fine now.
I see.
Why the sudden concern? Is that really all you wanted to ask me?
Ink, do you feel any different since you woke up this morning?
Different how?
Mentally different, physically different, just different.
I feel a little different, yeah.
In what way?
It's hard to explain. I feel like my way of thinking has changed. It's all in the details. My speech, the way I react to others. I don't know. I'd say I would normally behave this way. Whether that's a good thing or a bad thing, I couldn't quite tell you. I mean, this could all just be because I'm really stressed out, but who knows? Something might have happened to me. Was that the answer you were looking for?
No, not really.
Didn't think so. Sorry I couldn't be of any help.
Whatever. Come on, let's solve this puzzle.
Right. After you.
Spelled jade. What?
suck.
You click one thing and you're immediately like, fuck you.
Why? Is this another negative space?
Could be.
God damn it. I have no idea how I would do that.
Well, would...
God damn it.
Can you flip A? But the J, I don't know what the J. Oh, okay. On J, on the first one, can you move the upper right to the left, and then the bottom right to the middle? Up one. Sorry. Does that work? Huh. Maybe A. Maybe the A goes up one in the center. Oh, sorry. No, that was the D. Dang it. No, I don't know. I thought I had it.
Why is it giving me numbers?
What do you mean by number? Like 1, 2, 3, 4?
Why is it giving me numbers right now?
Like, are you saying like in the number of like the first one has
Yes.
1? Okay.
Why is it giving me die?
That's a good question.
10, 1, 4, 5. 10, 1, 4, 5, 10, 1, 4, 5, 10, 1, 4, 5, 10, 1, 4, 5.
How could you even do that?
10 reps run to 0.
Oh, okay.
If this is the answer, I'm gonna be pissed.
Dang! Good job. I would have never caught on to the fact that that was supposed to be dice.
I am upset!
Good job, though. There we go. Puzzle solved.
10, 1, 4, 5. 10, 1, 4, 5, 10, 1, 4, 5. Sure, okay. I guess you can't fit 10 spaces into 9 boxes, so it has to default to 0. Why are you like this? That doesn't make any sense. Thank you! Shouldn't the answer be 9034? We don't have enough boxes for 9034. But also, why are you subtracting 1?
Yeah. No, it's 0145. A is the first letter of the alphabet. Doesn't that mean it should be represented by the number 1?
In most programming languages, the first index in an array is 0, not 1. That's why I thought A would be 0, B would be 1, all the way up to J, which would be 9. It would have worked out perfectly because you can't display not any digits with a value greater than 9 on a domino. But for some reason, A is 1 and J is zilch. That isn't the way it's supposed to be.
Does it even matter now? We've already solved the puzzle, so there's no point in dwelling on it.
It was a stupid puzzle, I saw. Ray is my people.
I was to say, you and Ray agree on something. There we go. That one wasn't too bad.
Ink, are you saying?
I think I might.
Huh? Why stay?
Sen said he wanted to speak to me in private, remember?
Yeah, but why do that?
Yeah.
Oh, right. Are you seriously gonna give him to his request? Hell with that guy.
Nothing good will come of speaking with him. You ought to just ignore him. What makes you all so sure it's a him? It could be anyone behind that avatar. Whoever they are, they've gone mad long ago. I can't condone speaking with them unless absolutely necessary. Yeah, but let's just go, Beth. He's made up his mind. Ink, make it quick. I'll try.
Don't let him trick you.
I won't.
Now alone, Ink approached the monitor. He stared at the complete puzzle for a time, wondering why it was so dumb. Why it was numbers. Why is it always numbers, huh? Wondering if you should just turn tail and rejoin the others.
What do you want, Scent?
The screen didn't so much as flicker. Ink sighed.
Scent, scent, scent.
I had a feeling you would remember. Well done.
Yeah, don't you feel special?
Who wouldn't feel special in my position? I'm in complete control, after all. I can't speak for a lot of you, but I am certainly enjoying myself.
What do you want from me?
I want to spend time with you, that's all. I want to converse with you.
I told you to cut the crap. What do you really want?
You think I was lying? Why do you doubt me so?
'Cause you're trying to kill me, maybe.
No, absolutely not. Have I not mentioned that I want my contestants to live? Especially you, Ink Greer.
Why are you so fucking obsessed with me?
Because you're intelligent, which is a trait I admire. You've already so cleverly deduced that I've been watching a lot of you. I'll have you know that I've been keeping an especially close eye on you, Mr. Greer. You're almost too clever. Not only are you an expert at solving puzzles, but you've also deduced a lot about exit corners and about myself. You're kind, too, but others' needs before your own. Try to keep yourself fellow contestants. Try to keep your fellow contestants so calm, and always seem to want to lend an ear. I also happen to think you're a very funny fellow. Know that I have been laughing at all your jokes, even if you never said that. Something was off. To receive compliments from one's abductor was sinking. Felt strange indeed. Ink crossed his arms.
Why are you telling me this?
I'm telling you this because I believe you ought to know what a wonderful young man you are. I'm beginning to feel a certain connection between us.
Connection? What's that supposed to mean?
I suppose what I'm trying to say is,
What
joking!
the fuck?
I was joking!
What the fuck? What? No, what? Oh, what the fuck?
Oh, what if it's a fucking...
Oh, is it like...
Like the scene.
Oh, maybe. Yeah, I bet you're
It's
right.
spider.
I bet you're right.
Aethers went up.
Yeah,
Oh.
Ada's went up a lot. What the fuck?
You can't just say that. What the hell?
I thought it was like kind of funny as a joke and that he was really interested in us, but it was for like different reasons. But like, what the fuck? Was the whole reason for this to like torture us or something and then force us to fall in love with him or something?
That's not how Stockholm Syndrome works.
No, definitely not.
That is not... Oh, God. Okay.
Well, that was interesting.
It's like Akane and Junpei, except instead of trying to save her life, it's just a declaration of love.
Yeah, I showed you my death puzzle. Please respond.
Something like that, I'm sure.
What is the next chapter titled?
Chapter select. A cut above.
Huh. Okay.
That's ominous.
Yeah. I'm so either well. Oh, I don't know. Is this like a Mira situation where he's just trying to model? He doesn't understand feelings and he's trying to model love or something like that.
That would be interesting.
I don't know. Very, very curious.
So we're back to the simulation theory, where we're the only real person, and everyone else is just an aspect of something or other.
Yeah, I think that is entirely possible for sure. But it could also just be he injected us with something maybe that makes us feel like we're going crazy.
We weren't poisoned, quote.
Yeah, but poisoned is like a very specific thing. So if he gave us like a hallucinogenic drug or something, I feel like we're reading Higurashi all over again. I don't know. I think the simulation's not a bad theory, and it also kind of sort of plays into the Aether is a robot thing, sort of.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's really like you weren't wrong that she could be an AI. I don't know. We're a fifth of the way through.
Woo! Gosh, this thing is long.
Yeah. I don't know. Every time we like get somewhere, I'm like, okay, cool, and then something else happens that I'm immediately like, I have no idea what the fuck's going on.
Well, so yeah, I don't know. I don't. Ill. Yeah, more than one of us is ill. Clearly.
Yeah.
Well, this was fun.
Yeah, another rousing round of exit corners.
We are distraught and confused.
That's definitely the case. Whew. Well, thanks everyone for joining us. Hope you guys had a great time. I hope you're all just confused as we are. Appreciate you taking the time out of your day to watch us play this game. Thanks Kay for joining and for doing great work on those puzzles, because my brain hurts.
It's such a stupid... Why?
My guess is that there's literally 59 puzzles, and some of them have to be dumb in order to get through it, is my guess.
It's not dumb as in the puzzle is unintelligent or stupid or obvious. It's just... It upsets me.
No, that's fair. Yeah, not all of them are winners, so it's okay. It's still fun.
Still fun.
Well, thank you guys all for joining us. Hopefully we'll see you guys next time. And until then, don't get trapped in any abandoned buildings with lots of explosions.
Please don't do that. That
Definitely.
would be awful.
Definitely don't. No fun.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.